Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm just kinda, anytime I do mining out in like the open world like this, I don't necessarily want to destroy the terrain. So I usually fill it back in. Now I realize cobble's probably not the greatest thing to fill that in with, but I think it works. There's some more coal. I'll get that later. Anyway, I wanted to do a short little tour, but I thought today we'd do like an immersion tour. Not gonna be flying around in creative mode or anything. We're gonna walk like people. Maybe run a little bit. Woohoo! Acrobatics. Still working on leveling up. Racer is still top, but hey, I broke 1,000, so that's something. So still working on Racer's Castle Town area. As you can see, I went ahead and replicated the archway for the gate on the outside of the wall here. So that's kind of cool. Laid out a nice roadway. I don't know if that was in there before. With these murder holes, I went ahead and put some iron bars in there just to make it even more secure. Still have to flesh out the inside of this part of the wall, but we'll get to that eventually. The fences up there are supposed to be like a portcullis. If we could, that would lower down and close the city off. I think that'd be pretty cool. So you walk in, again, stables. I might as well show you. I think since the actual guard shack video came out, I have messed with the interior a little bit. So I did finally put the desk there. Shut the door. Put the desk there, little chair behind it, sword hang on the wall, above the door and above the desk there. Nothing on these armor stands right now, but maybe later. Beds in the cells. Those are like, well, again, watching B-Dubs, he was making a jail cell and he put trapdoors in the floor, and they don't go anywhere except a hole, because that's the toilet. For kind of awful. Anyway, as you saw earlier, I came in here and I put a couple of chests, some shelving, and some weapons hanging on the walls because you would need them. So I thought that was kind of neat. I really figure this guard shack's pretty well done. I also hit it with some mossy. In this MMO thing, if you have seeds in your inventory and you have a hoe, you can right click to ready your hoe and then hit cobble or brick and it'll change it to mossy. Sorry for that lip smacking just there. I hate that. I'm sorry. Planted an oak tree back here and it just went crazy. So that's actually pretty cool, I think. So you've seen some of this already, but that oak tree's new and that makes it feel a lot closer. In fact, this whole entryway is pretty darn close. So the inn, you've seen that already. Haven't done a lot more on the interior for that. But I added, since you last were in here with me, I added this building here. I thought it had a neat, well, just the spot for it, right? The road turns here. So I built this wall on an angle, and I put a window in, and I thought that was kind of neat. I think it works. It's white stained glass there. Oops, sorry. So the way it works is you've got a rectangular section here that went straight back, but then I did this angle off the side and then flattened it here. And so I ended up taking the rectangular section up another notch, while at the same time that second floor extends out on 3 sides. It does not extend out over this little section here. So it gives this roof line some interest, you know? It's not just uniform all the way through. And I went with white stained clay, and in this texture pack, kind of looks pinkish, but I think it works. Threw some bushes around it, half stairs and fence posts, half slab stairs and fence posts to kind of fill in these sections here. And I think it works. It's a neat little building, and it's becoming nighttime. Hang on. Tour resuming in just a minute. Must sleep. Prevent the monsters. Sleepy, sleepy. There we go. Alright, and we're back. Good night's sleep right there. No interior to speak of. I'll go inside and I'll show you, but it's empty. And the whole thing is, I built this building because I thought it would look cool. I did some ceiling work, and I threw some glowstone up in the ceiling because I like that look. A little messy, but I dig it. I'm gonna let Racer come in and decide what he wants this to be. Maybe it's a house. Who knows? He captured another villager, and they are reproducing. He's got them in those little huts up there. So there are 3 villagers up there right now. The goal, I think, is to set them loose upon this village, let them live in it and inhabit it. We just got to figure out how to like close off the city walls so they don't go away. So we already had the mine shaft here, right? You remember that. I built a little mining office. It is the simplest of buildings. It is simply a rectangle with a frame and a cobblestone roof. I used spruce for the frame, spruce and regular oak for the planks, for the the walls. Losing words here. Spruce and oak planks for the walls. Give it kind of that hodgepodge look. I like puns. I can't help it. It's a very small little office, but literally it's just like, this is a place where the foreman can come in, do his paperwork or whatever. You know, it's literally just a hut with a desk in it. I thought it was a neat idea. You know, the yard in front of the mine would be all coarse dirt and gravel. I threw a couple of mine carts out here, and then we threw this big gravel pile along the side of the entrance to the mine, which, this is all Racer, this whole stairway leading down, and it's absolutely just fabulous looking. I love it. And he's got signs marking the depth, and you can see a landing there, but it turns right and it goes down more. His mine is amazing. I'm going to wait till he's online sometime to take you guys through that. A couple other real quick things. This is all we've done so far in Racer's Castle Village. That spot out back there between those 2 towers, that's going to be the big castle. That's going to be exciting, and we've drawn up some plans. I think it's going to be cool. Still not sure what we're going to do. Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen over here on this hill area. Waiting for Racer to let me know. Right now, we're just filling in this town, this village area. The next thing on my list, behind this building here that I just finished, we're going to build the lumber mill, kind of just to the left of the big spruce forest there, or spruce farm, I should say. The lumber mill is going to be a very large building, and I will definitely bring you guys in when I start working on that. So, no worries there. This is going to be the longest uncut video, I think. Boom. Oh, that hurt. Heal? Maybe? Okay. Yeah. Just something quick that I added over here, you may notice, is I put in this like sidewalk path area. Kind of fancy looking, right? All smooth stone and stone slabs. Planted a giant tree there. Big oak tree. That's kind of my... I come here and I chop this thing down and it gives me so much oak, and then I just replant tons of oak saplings. Speaking is a thing. Another thing that I did, this walkway, mostly dark oak, but with regular oak fence. We needed some way to connect the main village with Racer's Castle, so there it is. Wooden walkway goes out over all this swampy area here. And I planted some trees in here too, just to give it a more natural feel. I think I've shown you guys this. I literally built this building here just so I could figure out circles and how circles work. And I think Continuum said he's going to make this into like a brewing hut. So that's cool. Oh good, it's only noon. Coming out this way, you know, you've seen all of this fun stuff. La la, run around. Did I ever show you guys the inside of the barn? Let's take a quick peek. Hay bale sitting outside. We found lots of animals. So we've got llamas, we've got pigs, we've got cows and chickens and horses, and of course sheep. And if we go up to the hayloft, we did finally fill in the hayloft. Super cool. Should have done a build video on this. I really should have. Sorry about that. That was something, I had it in my head, it was something new, and I just went for it. We got the furnace going. I think maybe these were all torches at one point, but we finally got the furnace going, and back behind it are actual furnaces. Sank some chests in here with charcoal for days, so that was pretty cool. Blacksmith's up and running at full speed. Something super cool. Check it out. I know you've seen Continuum's tower. He's building an even bigger one back there, and the plan, he says, is an arched bridge between the small one and the big one, connecting those two. I think that's super rad, and the next time Continuum's on, I'll have him give us a tour of that, because it's super cool. Circles and squares and circles. The vault is getting a revamp by Pest, and it's really cool. Now, he said he's not done with it yet, but I mean, you can see already. And that's all the peek I'm giving you. We gotta wait till he's on and we'll have some fun. And he'll give us a tour. And you might notice if we come around this side, Sorry if you heard my phone there. New York call. I don't know anybody in New York. Anyway, there's a path going back into the woods behind the vault. And yeah, I'm not gonna go back there all the way, but Pest is building an entire like annex to the village back in these woods. He's been working like crazy and it's super cool. So I'm excited to show you guys that. I haven't actually even explored all of that yet. So should be pretty cool. You guys have seen the feast hall already, and you've seen the walkway from hell. So that's all I'm going to show you for today. It's been one long, continuous, uncut video, which I haven't really done a lot of. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a taste of where we are. I know I haven't posted in a while, so stuff is getting done. It's just a lot of stuff is getting done off camera. Like I said, next project I'm going to tackle is going to be that lumber mill, and I will bring you in. I've got some cool ideas for that, so stay tuned. We will be back. Man, it's been a while since I actually came back to my own house. I've been sleeping in the inn, so anyway, you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever the case may be, wherever you are. Stay awesome, have fun, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.